running of the Metro Health Grand Rapids Marathon. My name is Scott Sullivan. I'm here at about the 3/4 mile mark on Sunday, October 21st. I believe race director and founder Don Kern and his crew have cut some sort of a deal with God, because after almost 3 weeks of steady rain, the skies have parted and we're going to have some sunshine. You can see some of the fall colors. They're muted here. It's 8:03 in the morning, so the sun hasn't fully risen. Temperatures are a bit brisk, maybe 39 degrees, maybe 40 by now. Here come our leaders. You'll see both the marathoners and the half marathoners commingled in the course here until about 9 milers, when the half marathoners will cut off and back.
We're coming back. That thing is solid with thunder.
Here's our leader. I think his name is Tim Faith from Holland. I remember him from Park to Park. Nice job. We're seeing the white cap Justin Gillette here. He is our returning champ and probable favorite. No, that's not Justin. There's Justin. Jimmy Minima, yes. Some of our early pace group members here. Race is famous for its pace teams, including the fastest group. Good job, guys. I think some of those early leaders were half marathoners. There's Eric Green. Good job, Eric. Way to go. Lead woman. Good job, Amber. Goes Amber Brunmeyer. She was the winner of the Park to Park half marathon, women's half marathon, a couple weeks ago in Holland. There's Hank Risley, Masters ace.
No, Scott.
Hey, way to go, Troy. Nice job, Troy Carrier of Alto, Michigan. Some more of our lead women. Again, here we have the marathoners and half marathoners commingled. Okay, you can now see the signs for the 2:59 pace team, headed by Matt Smith and a slew of others.
Woo woo.
These people are the Lance Armstrong pace team. Lance, we don't know what he was on when he did it, but ran a 2:59 marathon, I think, in his debut after he got off the bicycle. Things have changed a little for Lance since then, and there's been some talk about calling that the Paul Ryan pace team. Up, there goes the 3:14 team. Good job, Kenny. Kenny DeBack, another veteran fellow who I ran with back in my salad days. One of our younger entrants.
She was, but you know.
About the 3-hour pace team, supposedly they thought of renaming it from Lance Armstrong due to some of his drug discredits, from Lance Armstrong to the Paul Ryan pace team. Hey, nice job, guys. Way to go, Dave. Go get him. Dave Manier, veteran 60-plus ace from the area, heading another of the pace teams here today. Good job. I believe that was Shelley Irwin, a WGVU radio host and marathoner. It's chilly today. As it warms up, you'll see runners probably discarding some of their outer layers of clothes. In fact, you may see some of them even now. It's still early enough in the race that I think they welcome the insulation and the warmth. It's supposed to warm up to about 60. Nice job! Today, some of the earlier people probably will be in, you know, a lot quicker than that. Now, my understanding was last year's defending champ, Justin Gillette, was back and hoping to beat the course record of 2:26 set by Ryan Grootman of South Bend, Indiana in 1996. Justin last year ran a 2:27. He's about a minute off of Ryan's pace. I don't know if he went by and I didn't see him, or if he was in a group early or not. If he is here, he'll probably separate himself pretty quickly. Justin being, interestingly, a Goshen, Indiana dairy farmer who runs marathons as a more than a sideline. Here come our 344 pace team. W's running mates, being George W. Bush, former president who ran a 344 in Houston more than a few years ago. Getting back to the old joke, I guess, about the Lance pace team, they thought of renaming it the Paul Ryan pace team, the Republican vice presidential candidate who, in an interview, recalled running in his youth a 250-something marathon. Later turned out his memory was a bit faulty. He'd run a 401 at Grandma's Marathon in Minnesota way back in, when he was in his 20s. Well, 250, 4 hours, what's the difference? Well, if you run marathons, there's a difference. So maybe naming the 259 team the Ryan Perry team won't be appropriate either. So they're fishing. Here comes our 356 marathon pace teams.
MVP Joe.
You also see people holding signs for half marathon pace, including Gail Kuipers of Holland, Michigan. Great job! There's Rick Gonzi, Dr. Rick Gonzi, organizer of pace teams and the pickle guru of the race.
Hey, all right, I'll be there.
Rick is an actual doctor, actually a rather distinguished doctor who runs marathons and ultra marathons and swears by pickle powers. The brine in them, among other things, helps to cure cramps or helps to prevent cramps, more to the case. So here at miles 15 and 19, runners can partake of pickles. Anyone cramping can test their benefits themselves. Rick not only swears by them, but he has been written up in no less than Runner's World magazine. For how credible that makes a person. It certainly adds to their notoriety. And here's Kevin Holmes. Oh, have a great race, Kevin.
Thank you, Scott.
Kevin Holmes of Rockford, and another old running buddy of mine.
Wednesday, 125,000 miles.
125,000 miles for Kevin Holmes. So he says, Kevin, let's see, if I'm 57, Kevin must be about 54 now. And he's a veteran Youper runner. Here comes there goes a superhero in a cape. At any rate, the skies have cleared. After about 3 weeks of rain, it's a bit brisk, but it's just about perfect for running marathons, half marathons, or whatever. Last night were the Orionid meteor showers. Supposedly, if you stayed up late, and if you're running a marathon today, you probably didn't want to stay up late to watch the Orionid meteor showers. And, some of those showers may have come to Earth in the form of faster runners here today. There goes Team Oprah, 429 pace.
Hogan told me.
This race has grown in 9 years from humble origins. The first year that they held it, in fact, they had a windstorm and it blew down the medical tent. I don't know, the numbers, I'm sure will be in the thousands. Hello, great job, way to go! I'm sure the numbers in both the marathon and half marathon will be well into the thousands. It's grown at about a rate of 20% a year. Go get them, all right, way to go! I, being from the area, know a lot of these people, a lot of great friends. Good job, runners, go get them! Only 25 miles to go, you're almost there! For so many, this is an adventure of a lifetime. 26.2 miles. Great job, way to go! Good job, way to go! 26.2 miles in its own right is a long, long way, but a lot of the adventure is in the training. Hundreds, thousands of miles just to get to this day. Way to go! It's a test. You prove something. You show something to yourself. I mean, it can be humbling. It can be exalting. It can be frustrating. You know, you get your blood, sweat, tears, and blisters. Here comes the 458 pace team. These guys are brutal. Look out for the 458. Keep the eye on the camera instead of on the mouth. You can see in the time we've been here, the sun is rising. We're getting a little bit more color on the trees. Looks to be just a spectacular day. Runners will do the first 5 to 6 miles in town here, and then they'll head out on the Millennium Park path trails. We'll have footage of that portion of the race elsewhere on the website.